Okie dokie. We are live. Oh, a Q&A in the afternoon, Blake says.
I know, we're just mixing things up, Blake.
Should be outside mowing the lawn or something, but instead, I should be too. I can't mow my lawn right now because it currently looks like World War I out there. Trenches are dug. We're just missing some soldiers. So I can't mow my lawn right now.
This is not my fault.
No, it is not anyone's necessarily fault. It's just the state of being.
We needed to fix our little watering system to keep all of our happy little trees,
Yep.
happy.
The selling agent of the house that we bought told us everything's hunky-dory. The opposite is actually true.
Everything was broken.
Everything was broken.
Every line.
No, not everything. There were a few sprinkler heads that were still working properly.
Right.
But many of the pipes leading to those
I
sprinkler
mean,
heads
fireworks.
just kind of went because they probably weren't winterized properly.
Either way, we're getting everything fixed.
Eric says, I told y'all the giveaway was canceled, so I'd be the only entrant. I mean looky here, Sam pulled a fast one and kept the giveaway active, you sly dog. Mowing my lawn is a pain in the booty because it's oddly shaped and I have massive hills.
I don't love hills.
Karen says, hello, friends. Victoria is here. I read Doug's comment, so that's kind of the same thing as saying hi to Doug. So, hello, Doug. Love the fireworks. I didn't know we had fireworks.
We did something.
We did something that made fireworks go off. Didn't get it blown out, and it all froze. That's probably the case. But here's the thing. We were told by the selling agent, not our agent. Our agent, good lady.
Top notch.
Top notch. The other person decided to tell us that everything's fine with the system, no bugs. We've had it blown out, winterized, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't think that happened. I don't think that happened at all. Because it's like, now we had a new fence put in and they were like, okay, we messed up a couple spots. Let's fix those spots. No problem. Turn the thing on. Oh, there's a problem over there. Oh, look, there's a problem over there. There's a problem over here. Oh, well, okay, let's dig this up and fix that. Well, we fixed that. And then further on down that line, oh, look, there's another problem. It wasn't done. Period.
The nice thing is we have it getting fixed.
Yes, it is.
And the other nice thing is Sam can't mow the lawn, so it's kind of a dual purpose thing.
I actually like mowing the lawn.
You do.
It's actually a little kind of, if I can use this word, it's kind of therapeutic.
It's very peaceful.
It's kind of peaceful out there. I like doing it.
It's better than our yard in our old house.
Oh, that was just like mowing dirt. I mean, literally. It was like, what are those things called? The sticker bushes are everywhere.
Yeah, we had some problems out there.
Anyway, we experienced that when the winter, after buying our house, we had to rebuild our furnace system. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not cool. But anyway, it's really not my problem because
It'll all work out.
I'm hiring somebody to do it, and the person that's doing it is being rather...
They're nice. They're good people.
Yeah, they're good people, and he does a great job. So I'm not worried about it. It's just, I can't mow my lawn right now. But...
You got to go to a parade today.
I don't know that I would actually word it that way.
You got to go.
But sure, okay.
You were blessed enough
I got to go to a parade and watch a horse pee a freaking river right in front of us. I mean, dude stopped. And it was
when you gotta go, you gotta go.
It was definitely a dude. And he just stopped and was like, this has got to happen. And I think he was just scared. I don't know. The person that was riding was really being very, caressing and calming. And the person that was walking next to her was saying the same thing to the horse. So it was probably just scared. But good night. I did get it on video. So you'll see that next week because I'm going to put that up as just a little video for one of the videos next week. Not just the horse peeing in the road. It's going to be all of the clips of the parade that we went to.
In high speed.
No,
except for
not
like
high
the
speed.
dancing guy.
No,
He should be regular
I'll
speed.
just clip them together. You mean our realtor lied? Say it ain't so.
I know.
Victoria Kitchens, but we know it works now, and it was done right.
It'll be
about
perfect.
her furnace system.
Yes, see, now you have your furnace system working.
We had a kid throw up in our lobby the other day.
Oh, yeah, we have that frequently.
I
I had one last week. Kid threw up all over the playground. We called the mom, and the mom said, but I don't have to come and get her. She only threw up once, right? No, you have to come and get her. Anyway, that was her response. She only threw
Eric
up once.
said my face scared the... Never mind.
Oh, my.
See, there you have it. Thanks, Eric. You should have uploaded the horse peeing with no context.
I mean,
would have been
maybe.
Hilarious.
Maybe.
I don't know that
It is meme worthy.
I think it would be funny. I think it would be funny.
I think it was a girl.
But I
It was
don't
not a
know
boy.
that it fit. Really?
Yeah, boys.
I know the difference between boy horses.
Well, it's more visible when they're peeing.
I wasn't looking in that region. All right.
You don't have to look in that region if it's a boy. When they...
Yeah, you don't have to look, period.
Shh, time out.
Hard stop.
I'm not talking about
discussion. Yes, please stop. I stopped by just wondering if it was a girl or a boy horse. But you had to start the anatomy lesson.
It's a girl.
Okay, it was a girl horse.
Well, we will analyze the video. How about that?
I am not analyzing anything. That will be Eric's job. All right.
All right.
So we are here to announce the winners of our April giveaway. We're not going to be... Giveaways, yes. Well, it's a giveaway, which will have multiple winners.
Okay.
We're not going to announce a May giveaway yet because I don't...
We haven't... I mean, just we're barely like 2 days in. Come on,
I don't
you guys.
have anything to give away yet. So, but that should... I'll probably have some stuff to give away here pretty soon. So we're going to be announcing that in the next couple of weeks, probably. We'll give you a good 2 weeks to sign into it, and so that we'll have another drawing at the end. But we are giving away today, courtesy of your moderator and mine, your favorite moderator and mine, Mr. Tom, Mr. TM. So he has generously donated these 3 games right here. Yep, I can do it like, oh no! There we go. These 3 games right here have been donated by Mr. Tom, and we are going to give them away. But wait, there's more. And here's what's happening. Hand us that over there.
Secret surprise.
Secret surprise. This came in a couple of days ago. We were sent a prototype of the new expansion for Earth Animals, I think is what it's called. Earth Animals. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, along with that, I think because they didn't know if we had it or not, they sent us the expansion, the Abundance expansion from Inside Up Games. So I also have this. And I don't have anything to do with it because JT owns Earth, but he's backed everything for it, so he already has Abundance. So I have to figure out what to do with this expansion.
If only we knew people who played games.
Right. So...
Surprise.
Surprise.
There's an extra giveaway.
There's going to be an extra giveaway. We're going to do a 4th person, and the person who wins this, hopefully they have Earth, and if they already have Earth, they can pass it on. That's just the way it goes. All right, but this is something we're adding to this week's or this month's giveaway because I don't own Earth, and if I'm going to play Earth, which is probably not often because it's a heavier game and I'm not that big of a heavy game person, but JT loves the game, and I know JT's going to have it, so if I ever want to play Earth with the Abundance expansion, I can just go over to JT's house. And I don't need this. So we're going to give it away. All right. That is that. Way to go, Tom. That is correct. Tom's not here.
No, he actually said he had something to do today.
Well,
How dare.
he's a real jerk anyway. See, I thought he was here, so I was talking nice about him.
Don't be mean.
I'm not
We
mean.
adore
Tom's a
Tom.
good guy. Tom's a good guy. That's right, he's not here. Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is what it's called. There you go. Thank you, Doug. Anyway, this is not Animal Kingdom. This is the other expansion, Abundance, and that will be given away. We don't have it because it's a prototype. It hasn't finished funding yet. Well, I think it's funded. It's just not done yet. The campaign isn't over yet. So we're going to do this uno, dos, tres. So the first one. I'm not going to be sharing my screen because I ran into some trouble the last time I tried to do that.
Okay, let's not do that.
But Jessie can see the screen. She will know that it is a random. I am on random.org. Now, what I need to do is I need to pull up the email folder, which is right here. And it looks like we have 82 entries. 82 entries. So, what we're going to do on this is, it looks like some people got a little antsy here. See, watch this. Well, I don't know, because that says giveaway, and then this one says giveaway and giveaway.
Honey, they were typing fast.
I know, I'm just saying they were typing fast because they were trying to squeeze in 3 entries is what I think.
I think you're way overestimating.
Anyway, we've got 82 entries.
Cool.
All right, so 82 entries. So I'm going to, the first drawing is going to go from 1 to 82. So the maximum number that can be picked is 82. The minimum number that can be picked by random.org is 1.
Correct.
So we're going to generate a number, and then I'm going to count down to that number, or up from the bottom or whatever. All right, so the generated number is...
I can't read. 54.
54. So because I have my email boxes to show 50 emails at a time, I can just click over 1. And that's going to show me 51 to 82. So 51. Oh, so close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead, say that name.
You gotta move. Philip Petrus.
Philip Petrus. You are the proud owner of the Fellowship of the Ring, the trick-taking game. Philip Petrus. So, that is...
I'm writing notes down so I won't get confused.
Kosher Dills. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're now going to take Petrus's email and we're going to move it. Let's put it
inbox?
in the inbox. Correct. We're going to put that in the inbox so that it is hopefully not in here anymore. No, that's not how that worked. I thought that's how that worked.
Well, it says it's in the
inbox, yes.
But it's also there, so I don't know why.
But let's click over. Let's see. Maybe we just need to do that. No, it still says 82. All right, well, we're only going to do 81. And if it lands on Philip's email again, we're just going to
bump him up,
adjust.
down. Yeah.
We're just going to adjust. But we're back in the April giveaway at this point. And so, Philip, what was it?
Petrus.
Petrus? Congratulations. All right. The next one, we are going to have 81 entries at this point because one of them has already won. And so now we have 80. The minimum number is 1. Yes?
Yes.
Maximum number is?
81.
81. And we click the generate button. What does it say?
38.
38. Number 38. 38. So we're going to go with a 50 and count down 12, right?
I can't do math.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is a Mr. Matt Stowe, S-T-O-W. Matt Stowe, you have won the base game of Forest Shuffle. It has been opened on one side, but this side has not been opened. So enjoy. But here we go. Matt Stowe, congratulations. All right, and then clicking one more down, so now we only have 80 entries.
Yes.
And a minimum number of 1, a maximum number of 80. 80. Ready?
Generate
Generate
67.
67. So we're going to go with, we're going to click over 1 to 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. What was it?
67.
67? Okay,
Yes.
yeah, it was. You're right. All right, so 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chris H. Chris H. That is Chris
H.
Huey. That's what I see in the email. Congratulations, Chris Huey, H-U-I-E. Congratulations, you are the winner of Mezzan and the neoprene player mats for Mezzan. So there you go, Chris Huey. And that is that.
Boy,
Now,
if we just had something else to give away.
finally, we have one more. So we have to click this down.
No, I think you keep it at 82. Because if these people were to win this in addition, this is an additional giveaway. All people should be qualified.
Okay, let's do it. You heard the lady.
Don't you think?
Hey, if you said it, people are going to be barking at your door, not mine.
Good, nobody knows where I live. Except maybe a few of you.
You live here with me.
Yes.
All right, so we're back up to 82.
I mean, do you think, is that fair?
Hey, it's too late
These
now.
people didn't.
Don't second guess yourself now.
They didn't get a chance to enter into this.
Too late. Too late.
I'm saying up to 82.
Okay, it's up to 82. Here we go.
All
Generated.
82 of you people.
Ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Number 10.
10. Wow.
Number 10.
Okay.
All right, so we
gotta
go
go back
back
to
to 0 to 1 to 50, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
All right, so it looks like Brian R. Brian Rice, I think is what the name is. Let me see. Brian, nope, Ricing, or Reising, R-E-I-S-I-N-G. Brian Ricing, or Reising, you have won this expansion for Earth. And that, my friends, is our April giveaway.
That's how we give.
For satisfied customers. Well, not really. They're not customers.
We'll mail them out.
All right. So we will get those out to you. Will you be able to do it while I'm gone?
Of course.
Okay.
I could do it.
We'll
or
get them
I
out
could
to you
do it
this week.
Monday. Whatever.
Well, if we're doing it Monday, I'll be here. All right. So, very cool.
So, if you are one of those people and you have not, did they include their address this time?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, they're supposed to. They're
So-
supposed to send in those that information with the information. Now, one thing that I forgot, and I noticed as we were looking through stuff, I said that everybody's going to get a Flipside T-shirt with their winnings.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, I like it.
Everybody's going to get a T-shirt as well. So you 4 winners are going to get a Flipside T-shirt.
So the winners are Philip Petras, Matt Stowe, Chris Huey, and Brian R.
Rising.
R.
ricing, whatever. That is going to happen. So congratulations, everyone. We're going to go ahead and put this out of the way. And now, now that work's over, we can just chill. We can have a bit of a Q&A. You wrote all the names down, right?
I did.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to you talk about what we have done. So let me see your phone here.
Wait. I got this. Wait.
Don't do anything. Stop. What are you clicking? Why? Just stop clicking.
I tried to make it go away.
No, don't do that.
I was
just leave it alone. This is what's happening right now. Just to give you a little bit of a break. She's breaking our microphone packs,
put that
first
up
of all.
here.
Second of all, she is little Miss Clickety Click when her phone doesn't work the way that she wants it to.
Okay.
So instead of just letting it work and letting it go through all of its processes, she just goes, why aren't you working? And after a while, her phone is just like, screw it, lady. I'm not doing what you said you wanted to do. I'm just not going to do it.
Yep.
And so that's what happened right there. She just got clickety click, and I was just saying, just leave it alone and hand it to me.
Frequently, when I get clickety click, I've now tapped 5 different things, and by the time my phone does open, I'm in some other random world.
Yep.
Of something.
Correct. All right, so let's go ahead and just send out emails to everybody so that we can do that. So I am sending out emails right now. You have won
For a shuffle. Fellowship of the Ring.
Fellowship of the
Trick-taking
Rings.
game.
Trick-taking game.
For our April giveaway.
For the April giveaway at the Flipside of board games.
Okay, this is great content. We got to focus here.
So
you're doing
I'm
this
working.
so you have a
You're
send.
just sitting there.
So you're doing this so you have a send email so we can.
That is correct. See what I'm doing?
No, I don't.
See, there we go. All right, so that's one. What's the?
Well, I don't know. You took my phone.
Yeah, because we gotta use stupid.
So. Okay, the other day at work, I had my phone on my table, and one of the kids said, "Oh, I know your password." I'm like, nope, you don't.
And she does.
Well, she starts like rattling off numbers, and I'm like,
Chris Huey was the third one, so that's Mezen.
I'm like, actually, those numbers are right. How do you know that? And she said, well, it says it right here on your phone. I'm like, no, it does not. Well, my clock is on my phone, and she was reading the time of day, and it was the first 4 digits happened to be randomly of what my passcode is. So I was like, wow. I was actually really scared for a few minutes. It's like, what? What? My passcode is what? How do you know my numbers? She goes, because it says it's right here on the phone. Cool.
Okay, so that one's sent. What else have we got?
You want me to open that
Wow,
thing?
you've got this thing set to close down so
I
fast.
I don't even know why it does it.
My goodness. All right, Matt Stowe. Oh, Brian. Oh, Matt Stowe was right beneath Brian, too. That's cool. All right, so let's go ahead and reply. Oh, Brian didn't listen to the whole thing because he didn't send me his t-shirt address, his t-shirt size. So I'm going to have Brian send that to me. I'll put it in this email. Good thing I'm contacting him. And he got...
Brian got Earth Abundance.
The Abundance expansion for Earth in the April giveaway on the flip side of, oops, not a capital O, board games.
I like the little sing-songy.
I didn't do board
You
games.
could just...
What? I could just what?
I don't know. I can't see the chat because he has it
need
closed. so I
your
can't.
t-shirt size. Congratulations. And finally, nope, not that one, this one. Matt Stowe is right there. And Matt won Forest Shuffle. Congrats. You won.
I would man the chat, but one,
Shuffle.
he's on the computer, and two,
Wah, wah, wah.
the
You're
chat
supposed to
window
be-
is
You're
not.
supposed to riff. You're supposed to
I'm
riff.
always. I mean, y'all know.
In the
Oh,
April.
I will. I don't know if any of you heard this, but I have a new use for the punch outs, punch boards,
Yeah.
punch boards that come in games that you guys give me. We build a bunch of STEM projects with them. We were doing sifting of rock sizes through them. And the other day we also learned that if you fling some of them, they fling really well in my playground. There are 2 on my building's roof. And that happened in like 2 minutes last week.
Where is, I can't say it, but where is that? Is that Canada?
Yes.
NSW. What is that? I don't know what country that is.
I think it's...
I bet you it's Canada.
Well, Canada has different zip codes. They have like number, letter.
That's not the same thing though. It's 3 letters and 4 numbers. Anyway. All right, now we can go back to our live streaming. All right, well, at least they'll be clothed. I want proof my email was even
maybe
in
I'm
the
wrong.
drawing. It
It
is
might be Australia.
Sydney.
New South Wales?
Oh, yep, that is. Wow. That's gonna be
That's awesome. I don't think we've mailed anything
No,
to,
it's cool. It's cool.
to New South Wales. Yeah.
That is funny. New South Wales. That's actually cool, though.
That's super cool.
That's cool.
That means we have followers
Well,
in New South Wales.
yeah, we have that.
So
reach.
that's super cool.
30 minutes later. Thanks a lot, Doug. Yard work season has started. Yep, New South Wales is correct, David.
I had to look, David. I didn't know what it was.
Victoria Ketchum says, smile, this last week the snow just finally melted.
Whew. Hallelujah to that.
I just opened that game and put chapter 16 and a half in it. It was a promo pack. Oh, cool. He's probably talking about that game.
Oh.
Cha-ching, shipping costs mounting. So it really is going to be the flip side. My mom is also a click person. Me and Dad are always like, don't click stuff, but she doesn't listen.
I'm a clicky.
Al says, my wife is the exact same way. I think all entrants should get a consolation prize of a t-shirt for our hard work compiling that stupid list. Jessie's passcode is 1234.
No, that's my luggage password.
That's my password for my luggage. What kind of idiot puts that password on his luggage? What's your luggage? 1, 2, 3, 4. Never mind. I don't want to win. I didn't want to win anyways, so there. That's right. That's okay, Eric. You were actually number 38, so you missed it by 1. Sorry. I don't know what number you were.
He's just messing with you.
Em and I are using this as our hangout time today since she can't do anything else. She's
I
asking that we discuss
love it.
something other than massive peeing.
Okay. Well,
Well,
there are clearly a reason and a purpose to discuss massive peeing.
we could discuss waterfalls.
I'm a farm girl. I don't know that Sam has actually ever seen
Seen what?
a horse pee. Like a full.
I definitely have. Today.
I meant before that moment.
I'm from Texas.
Yes.
I may not have grown up taking pictures with cows like somebody else, but I have gone to rodeos frequently.
Yes.
Cows and horses both frequent rodeos,
Yes.
and they both don't need privacy to relieve themselves.
Nope.
So yes, I have seen horses urinate before. Is this helping, Emily?
I don't know. It's making me want to go
We
pee
can talk
now.
about poop if you want.
No. Stop.
That's always a welcoming topic
No,
here
no,
on the
no,
flip
no, no.
side.
No. Oh my, there's a lot of people chatty chat.
Well, I scrolled up this way a little bit to
Okay.
catch some of the stuff. But let's see here. So the green laser put in a really weird-looking emoji. I don't know what that means. Send him an extra small. No, I'm not going to do that. Wow, I was hoping we were beyond that. Sorry, all. Nope, you weren't.
You brought it up.
Hey, if I can stroll, I'm going to stroll. Let's see here. All right, well, let's see. What have we got? We played this morning. We played kind of half of a game.
Almost a little more than half.
A little more than half. Yeah, we had 3 tiles. 3 out of the 5 tiles flipped over for Sasquatch, Bigfoot, and then we defeated the Chupacabra this morning.
In Horrified American Monsters.
Horrified American Monsters. That was a pretty fun thing. So if you want to see how the game plays, you can go check it out. It's not a complete game. We had to get to the parade because apparently you don't just go to a parade. You have to,
Do you
first of
see
all,
how
set
busy
up
it is?
chairs.
Okay, we set up
a
our chairs
week
on
ahead of
Wednesday.
time, to save your spot, and then you have to show up an hour and a half early
To
so
get
that
to
you
your
can
spot.
Park somewhere other than 3 miles away, so you don't have to,
And if you don't get there an hour and a half early, you're 3 people back, and the spot you saved is gone. People have taken it.
Oh, see, no. If I set chairs up and when I get there, you have sat where my chairs
Yes,
were.
it has happened to me. And then this is the answer. You're not here. I didn't see you here.
Well, I'm here now, pal. Move your tuchus.
Yeah, no.
Because those were my chairs.
No.
And I
So
saved it.
when my friend came,
sorry.
a couple of people down, and she was getting room in, she took a little kid's chair that was sitting next to her and just scooted it 6 inches so that she'd have enough room to put her chairs in there.
Mm-hmm.
And a dad pops up from 3 feet away. Nope, don't move those. Those are mine. Don't anybody move my gear. And she's like, I'm not. Your child is still here. I'm just making room for my chairs. Yeah. And he was like, oh, okay, well, 2 years ago, people took our stuff and sat in our chairs and moved it and told us we couldn't sit there. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Only $1 million postage. $1 million. No.
No.
So I take it this was the first parade Sam ever went to? No.
No.
This
but
isn't
you
the first.
would think-
I've gone to many parades. It's just that up here in the Pacific Northwest, people do things really strangely. That's what it is. It's people up here in the PNW that do things cockeyed. Period. End of discussion.
The
Hard
chairs
stop.
appear in Wenatchee 2+ weeks before the parade.
No, 3 weeks before today's parade because it showed up 2 weeks before last week's parade, and they just left them there for this week. So that's 3 weeks ahead of time. That's craziness. If you have to set up your spot 3 weeks ahead of time for a parade, you have issues.
Sam set them up for me.
I did.
I will go. My preschool, we're a church and we're a little old school. We keep everything that we have ever touched since 1982 in that building.
I'm thinking 72.
I
I've
mean,
been down there.
everything. So there is a big, giant stack that says broken preschool chairs. Broken, save. Broken, save.
Why?
So I go before the parade to the broken chair stack. I take the chairs for the broken chair stack, set them up for my parade, because then I figure if somebody is crazy and they want random preschool chairs, they get broken ones, not my good ones. And then at the end of the week, when the parade is done, I bring said broken chairs back to the basement. I have broken chairs in my car that say broken. But yeah, no, you have to set them up ahead of time.
I love Eric.
What did he say?
He said, the Rose Bowl parade doesn't set up that long.
I'm telling you. I mean, we should, next year, we're taking videos of when people start putting chairs up.
It's like one of the top 5 largest parades in the country.
I know.
Love it.
It is literally, people set up their chairs here 2 to 3 weeks before. I will tell you, I was a little antsy that we hadn't set up our chairs by Wednesday. I was like, ooh, we're not going to get any good spots.
You had. I did it Tuesday.
He did Tuesday. That's what I meant. By Tuesday, I was already like, oh, we're going to get our chairs out or we're not going to get spots.
Blake said yesterday my mom came home from work with flowers because it was Lunch Lady Appreciation Day. Sloppy Joe, sloppy Joe, yeah.
That's awesome. We do appreciate our lunch ladies.
Yes. Being honest, they shouldn't let people set up chairs weeks in advance. Like, the day before is one thing, but weeks shouldn't be allowed. You're right, Blake. I agree with you. Why? Because that would be normal.
I mean, I don't put out my nice Costco $60 each chairs. I put out broken preschool chairs. Because if for some reason somebody wants to steal my chairs, they're not stealing my $60 Costco camping chairs. Mm-hmm. They steal some broken preschool
Parade
chairs.
Chair Expo is always the week before the parade.
Yes. You have to show off your best.
No, it's not. Wow, that's cool, Blake. I don't know what Eric's talking about.
What is Eric talking about?
Yeah, that's on Wenatchee. I don't know what that means either, Doug.
In Wenatchee?
Oh, maybe the Parade Chair Expo.
Yes, is in Wenatchee.
Is in Wenatchee. But yeah, wish I'd appreciated my lunch ladies more.
And then the parade this year was fun. It was only 2 hours. About 2 hours.
What?
The parade?
It was just shy
of 2 hours.
Of 2 hours. Not that anybody was counting.
Sam did ask me a couple of times, what number is this?
I know.
In the parade? Because I, being the good parade follower, have my list on my phone of who's coming up next. So I can say, ooh, did you know that Marysville is coming up next? And Marysville has been part of the Rose Blossom Parade for 62 years. I can say this.
I would say who? Cares! That's what I would say.
I have my list
cares?
on the phone of who's coming up next, so I can see all that. So he did ask me, what number are we on? I'm like, 86.
Out of 109.
109.
And then they kept stopping after I asked that. I'm like, people, this is a parade. This is not a lobby. Keep it moving. But anyway, Doug said, I'm saying this out loud because it's pretty nasty and it shows the kind of person that Doug is. I'd be tempted to walk down the road with a large bottle of syrup when the chairs start showing up. That ain't right, bro. Because you know it's going to be dried by the time people get there.
Ants.
Then they're going to sit down and there's going to be ants all over the place. You're evil.
I love the parade.
Not much to do.
And that being said, my kids were marching in the parade, which is one of the reasons we go. When my kids are done with this marching in the parade, we're still going to the parade. So, I also told Sam I really want to get in the parade next year.
Nope, that's
I
not
think we
happening.
need to do this. This needs
Not
to happen.
gonna happen.
I told him we could get a flatbed truck. I can't say that expression. Flatbed truck. It gets really stuck.
Yep.
We could get that, and we could put a table up, and we can have a live Q&A, a live going of a game being played in the parade.
Blake says they have a fairly large parade there in Tacoma, and you're only allowed to set up the night before.
I'm telling you, the two places I have lived.
That's just because it's
Bothell.
a shootout.
Bothell for the
happens
4th
halfway
of
through
July parade, people set up 2 or 3 weeks early. And then the Wenatchee Apple Blossom Parade, people set up 2 or 3 weeks early.
David says not much to do in Wenatchee.
Clearly.
Set up some chairs.
Clearly.
And then the green laser says they speak strangely too. Yes.
Well, that's true.
Parades are stupid, Eric chimes in. Bunch of people and things forced to march to be gawked at.
Yes.
I, for one, wasn't gawking at anybody. I don't know why you would be gawking at
Well,
people,
the
Eric.
senior crown lady did make us gawk a little bit.
No, I did not gawk at the senior crown lady.
That one?
She probably should have chosen a different hairstyle today, yes, because her hair looked like part of the crown. Maybe it was the wind. I don't know.
That was pretty good. We also have a guy in the parade who is not in the parade necessarily, but he's one of the,
He's a headliner.
escort, the people that,
He's
he
part of the
walks-
Apple Blossom Committee.
Yeah, he walks
Festival
alongside
Just to make
the
sure-
route to make sure everyone's
Yeah.
going and, people are being safe and all of that. And every year, he will break out into full dancing along the whole route. And he's like a highlight. He's funny.
He's super white, but he's got some funk in him.
He's got some funk.
He's got some funk.
He does. It's pretty funny. That'll be the highlight of the video that you'll see.
I'm going to set up chairs in front of Sam's house, Doug says. I don't know.
Well,
Not much goes on in our
I'm having a
cul-de-sac,
graduation
so-
party, so people are probably starting to set up
John
their
Shepard
chairs
said,
now.
I'm definitely not a person that sets up things too early. You'd be lucky if it was the day before. It's usually the day of an event. Doug says, you can ride in the back of my old truck with a Flipside banner.
I'm telling you.
Well, I don't know.
See, Sam won't do it.
No. It has
We have to have the QR code, pass out QR code flyers, play a game on the table, and do a live while we're doing it.
There is no game that we will be able to play in the back of a truck on a table in a windy, while the trucks, there's no game that we can do that.
We have some games that we could, just not anything with cards. Don't you give me that thing.
You realize what the one common component that most board games have? Cards.
Marvel Dice Throw.
Can't happen. Cards.
You hold them in your hand. Those are hand cards.
No, you have a deck. And you're rolling dice.
Dice would be fine.
Oh, there it goes. Down the storm drain. No. Nope.
Hey, we got to think about this.
Nope.
Wow. Did you?
Broken chairs. I did not do it. It was probably him. I did not do it. He did it the other day. I'm about to edit it. I'm sitting there doing my podcast with Tim, and it's like, Tim, I have to stop because I cannot open my mouth right now. I'm sitting in a cloud of dog fart. It is disgusting. He's been doing it a lot lately. I think it's because he's drinking the water in the backyard. Gawked at the horse, didn't you? No, I didn't. I let the camera run and I let her do her business. Oh, for Pete's sake, Strider. Oh my gosh. Phew. Broken chairs equals bonfire, the green laser says.
Okay, I would agree with you, except they're like plastic and metal chairs. They don't burn. But we have stacks of them in my basement. They all say broken. Oh my gosh, that is so stinky.
Blake says our parade in Tacoma is the Junior Daffodil Parade.
Oh yeah.
I had to go and support my old high school. What about the Senior Daffodil Parade? Gawked at the horse. Okay, I already read that one. Try setting up a bunch of chairs on a different street to see if you can start a trend or change the parade route. Pretty sure neither of those will happen. We'll just have spots saved on the wrong road. Good try, David. Y'all can play Jenga on a flatbed. With like actual pieces of lumber. He didn't say that. That's me.
Big pieces.
Yeah. We push a piece out and it falls on a kid. Yeah. Bodies were found today. John Sepper says, I don't even think the town I live in has a parade. The mic is right here.
I know, but I can't hear you.
The town I live in I don't even think the town I live in now has any parades, and I've lived here 30 years. Just shows how much notice I take.
That's funny.
Did you ever notice that schools have greens as a lunch side a day after they cut the grass? You might be onto something.
Is this from Blake's Lunch Ladies hints?
You can throw dice to the kids.
I mean, I'm saying.
My luck, I would put out somebody's eye. You could play the headbands game on the back of a truck, or you could play telestrations. Mom Gamer is here. Hello, hello, hello. I am in Dubai, and it's 2 a.m. So
Mom Gamer is in Dubai?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yup. Now this stream is getting interesting. I know, right? See? What did I just walk into?
I mean, these are always valid questions
A show
around here.
of some kind.
These are always valid
Time
questions.
to evacuate. We have a gas leak. That's
Seriously.
exactly what we have. In some parts of the country, those chairs would be taken and sold at about half an hour after they were left there.
Well, this is what, I mean, some people leave out like nice chairs.
Yep.
I leave out broken preschool chairs because I don't trust people that much. But I still would get upset if somebody took my broken preschool chairs and took my spot.
Well, I wouldn't be upset about the chairs missing because, frankly, they'd be doing you a service in
I have
getting rid of
stacks of them in the basement.
garbage. Because that's what it is. They're garbage. But they are useful garbage in this particular case. But if somebody's, which is why we use them.
Yeah.
Because if they get stolen, who cares? We just lost our spot. I might doze off, Mom Gamer says. Excuse me if I do. No worries, Mom Gamer.
Oh
if you do.
2 a.m.
Go get your sleep.
Might doze off is not a question. 2 a.m. is go back to bed.
Horse
You do not
peeing
need-
and dogs gas. Wow, digging deep for the Q&A subjects. Glad I caught this one. I know.
Who was that?
Don't look. I'll give you one guess.
Is it Eric?
Yes, it was Eric. What are you talking about? If it's negative, chances are Eric said it.
We adore him.
Or
He makes
somebody
us
else
laugh.
said it because they were laughing at the fact that Eric said it first.
Yes.
Y'all can throw those plushy dice.
I mean, we had a conversation about plushies this morning, but it didn't involve dice.
That's okay.
But we could roll plushie dice.
That's okay. Sam's about to pass out. You're correct. Doesn't putting out chairs weeks in advance disrupt the flow of the street they're on? No, because
Because we're putting them on the sidewalk. We're only disrupting the sidewalk.
putting them in the middle of the lanes, dude. What in the world?
Putting them on the
No,
sidewalk.
it's on the edge of the sidewalk.
But the interesting thing is those chairs are out from parade route start to the end for 3 weeks. Like they are out in advance.
Yep.
The people across the street from us, pulled out their chairs that they set up who knows when.
Chairs, you're supposed to stand. No, you're not. Nobody ever said that you have to stand while you're at a parade. Now, if the parade says, if the organizers say only stand, no chairs, that's one thing. I don't think I've ever been to a parade where you were made to stand. But
it would eliminate the chairs.
Back in the 1920s, when Eric was a teenager, that's probably what they did. Putting chairs on the sidewalk is a safety hazard, though, is it not? I don't think so.
I mean, we have bike lanes, so they should be riding on the bike lane.
Yeah. And if
it is just two streets.
You're walking down the sidewalk,
it is two
and
streets,
your face is in your phone, and you don't see the chair, that's your fault.
That's your fault.
But
that is pretty funny. No, we had to stake out our spot, park way far away, walk to our spot, save it for our friends. Our friends came and met us at the parade, and she said they had to park so far away.
Al says, now I know where to get chairs for my gaming group.
I'm telling you, not that I would ever say for you to take anybody else's chairs.
Eric says, there were never chairs when I grew up. That's because they weren't invented yet.
If you had a camping trip coming up, boy, you needed new camping chairs, you should just come before the Apple Blossom Parade to get yourself some new chairs, because they are everywhere up that street.
John Shepard, I don't know if I should read this one. I'm going to. John Shepard said, I have a gas leak. I have reduced my protein intake by about 90% and increased my veggie intake by 400%, but I have lost about 73 pounds in 6 weeks.
In 6 weeks? Jeez Louise.
That is a gas leak.
That is a gas leak.
Yep.
Truth.
73 pounds in 6 weeks. Wow, that's
ridiculously fast.
Dang. That's almost 12 and almost 12 and a half pounds a week.
Right. It's veggies. He said he increased his veggies by 400%.
Not 12 and a half, but that's 12.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool, dude. Well done. Stay healthy, though. I mean, good job losing the weight, but stay healthy, man. That's interesting because my nutritionist, and I'm obviously not trying to counteract anything that your doctors are telling you, but my nutritionist told me the exact opposite almost.
You might have a different situation.
Yeah, absolutely. But they told me to do the exact opposite. They upped my protein intake by about 90% and cut everything else back down. Jessie could lose 200 pounds of uselessness by kicking Sam to the curb.
Well, I could use some pounds, but not
wow,
Sam's.
You agreed with him on that. I can't believe that. Wow. See what you're doing?
I could lose pounds
The force
happily.
of division, Eric. You don't need to lose any weight. You're fine.
I don't want to lose you.
You're not gonna. David Brownlee says, nah, you got to set up chairs to watch folks parallel park. You don't want to stand that long. Our junior daffodil parade is on one of the busiest streets, and chairs on the sidewalk weeks in advance wouldn't be safe. It would block bus stops. It would block people from getting out of cars when they park and so forth.
You would think. I have no idea, but we pull up our chairs early.
My work is done, Eric says. No, it's not. You failed. You have no power here.
See, I didn't hear the whole comment. I just stopped at Jessie could afford to lose about 200 pounds. And I went, yeah, it's true.
If you lost 200 pounds, there would be a negative amount of you here.
It's possible.
Stop. By the way, that was the parade celebrating. I don't understand what that means. I think Eric might have missed his medication again. Yeah, when I first started working at Amazon, I was regularly losing weight. I was doing 15,000 to 20,000 steps per shift for 4 days per week.
Yep.
Working at Amazon, I feel sorry for you, Blake says. Well, we haven't asked many questions, but we sure have got some answers today. See?
Hit it. You can still ask.
That's called riveting content.
My lovely friends, whom I love so much. When do we get to see you again? I guess probably once everybody is recovered.
Friday.
I don't know if Emily's going to be recovered.
come on. Emily can make it this coming Friday. She'll be able to make it. She reffed half of a soccer game with a torn meniscus. She can ride in a car a couple hours. She'll make it.
Okay, on that note, we do have a game night coming up at Steamers West in Wenatchee, Washington on Friday, May.
See, she
9th.
says yes. I told you.
I don't know what day it is. May 9th. And please do not forget your mothers this week. Mother's Day is May 11th this year.
Who?
Don't you even. Or your mothers or your wives that are mothers.
She just can't eat pizza. They have plenty of shakes and not shakes, but they have a blender. Maybe we could puree the pizza for her. And
Then I get to eat it with you.
And she could drink the pizza.
Would I get to eat it with you then?
Mai and I are planning to be there, David says. All right.
I like it.
We will try to get down early to help since Sam will be driving back from training. Yep, I will.
He'll be back somewhere, sometime.
I will be driving back. I'll be setting a land speed record to try to make it. I'm just kidding. I have no idea. When does the training end? I have no idea. I haven't looked at it.
David and you know what time I'm off work, so we can get together before.
Maybe. I can't.
You can't.
He still can't read.
What did you misread?
Was the parade?
Oh, Apple Blossom Festival.
Yes.
The Grand Parade. Actually, technically, it's the Grand Stemelt Parade. Apple Blossom Festival. I learned something cool today about the parade. I didn't know. I thought they just alternated years from when the band led the parade. It's either East Wenatchee or Wenatchee, but I actually found out it depends on where the queen is from. The royalty queen for the Apple Blossom Parade is, if they're from East Wenatchee, they live in East Wenatchee, the East Wenatchee band leads the parade. If they're from Wenatchee, the Wenatchee band leads the parade. And this year was a little different because she went to East Wenatchee schools but lived in Wenatchee, so Wenatchee led the parade. Did you get all that? By the way, that's how fast I normally talk.
At 5:45 in the morning.
That was a very normal moment for me. So I
Constantly.
usually am a little down on this. I don't talk, but when I can get on a subject like that.
Apple Blossom? We're celebrating that now? Well, yeah, when you live in the apple capital of the world, yes. You celebrate apple blossoms that probably most people have never even heard of before. Most people think of cherry blossoms.
Trees are blooming.
Yes, I know. What color are the apple blossoms?
White.
Interesting.
Cherry blossoms are the pink ones.
That is correct. In our junior daffodil parade, each high school in Tacoma is represented by a daffodil princess.
Yes.
Do they make her dress up like a daffodil? That would be funny.
If they dressed up like a daffodil, they'd look like that thing from Stranger Things. What is that thing called?
The Demogorgon.
Demogorgon. Those are daffodils. Those are daffodils in real life. Demogorgons are straight up the exact same shape as a daffodil, except they have little spiky, scary things.
That's true. Blake says we had an apple tree. We had an apple tree at my high school. It was fertilized by chocolate milk.
Ew.
Does that mean
It just
that
means
little
people dumped
kids
it out there.
drank the chocolate milk and then urinated on it?
It means
or
they probably
that they poured their chocolate milk out?
there.
Was it sour chocolate milk?
Ew, that's even
those
worse.
apples probably tasted horrendous.
Or really good.
Let's see. Oh, dadgum, it's 3:30.
Oh, we gotta go.
We gotta
oh
get
my
going.
gosh, my God, my golly.
We got to get going because we got to get to a football game. But congratulations to the 4 winners. Go back and check it if you haven't got it already.
Philip
And
Petrus, Matt Stowe, Chris Huey, Brian R.
Rising. Reesing.
Reesing.
I don't know. But these are the things that we gave away.
We'll mail those out.
We'll mail them out this coming week. We'll
Thanks
see
for
you guys
playing
and
along,
gals
y'all.
on the flip side. Take it easy. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
I'll talk to you on Monday about what's coming up next week and the channel. It's going to be a little dead, but I've got some stuff planned to drop in throughout to keep you guys from
Just on
frothing
your
at the
toes.
mouth.
Yeah.
All right, because I'm having a beer parade, no chair set up because route never goes in a straight line. Yep, football is correct. We're out of here. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations to the winners. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.
Bye. Oh, I did not know how late it was. We've got to zip these up.
No, we'll be fine.
I'll go get my kids ready.
Well, that's going to take longer.
Well, that's true. I love you, puppy.